Welcome to Tony's Timepiece Review, episode number 4. Today's date is January something 2017. I think it's January 19th, January 20th. What? I don't know. It's Friday. Uku says hello. She's always trying to be in the show, but it's just what it is. Today we're going to be reviewing the Frederique Constant Slimline Automatic. I'll just get right to it. I love Frederique Constant for one. They're a relatively new brand. The Frederique Constant's coming in a beautiful box. Presentation's awesome. It's not leather. It's not plastic. It's kind of pleatherish. Let's have a look at the inside, shall we? All right, so that's how the watch comes. La la la. I really like this piece. And as soon as I can get it out to where I can show you, here we go. I know, we got some glare, just as usual. Okay, so very slim, very nice. All right, so Frederique Constant, I like this particular watch. It's similar in looks to the Vacheron Constantin Patramony, and the difference is about $20,000 in price. And so, you know, not a lot of people have 20 grand to throw around on a watch. So the thing is with this, it's a beautiful piece. It's a, you know, Frederique Constant, their motto is affordable luxury, and that's exactly what it is. Not a lot of people have $20,000+ to, you know, spend on a watch, but there's a hell of a lot of people that have $2,000 they can spend on a watch. The Frederique Constant, it has one thing I like about them is they are a manufacturer, meaning they manufacture their own movements, you know, they manufacture their own movements. They still use other movements and modify them, primarily ETA movements, and they're also handmade in Geneva, Switzerland, which is awesome. So, you know, Frederique Constant, handmade, Geneva, Switzerland, and Vacheron Constantin, you know, handmade in Switzerland as well. Difference, you can't really compare the two just basically because the history of Vacheron Constantin is insane. I mean, they're from like one of the oldest watch manufacturers. I think the oldest Swiss watch manufacturer, 1788. And don't quote me on that. I think it was late 1700s. I don't use a cheat sheet, so I don't have my notes. I don't have notes. So Frederique Constant, what they did is it was a husband and wife team. They decided to that the high-end luxury watches were just so expensive, so they created their own watch company. I think they started it in 1988. And basically wanted to create luxury timepieces that were affordable, and they've done it. I mean, you know, considering you can spend $20,000-$30,000 on a Patek Philippe, and wow, you can spend up to $1 million and more on timepieces. But you know, for something like this to get the same look, and you know, to me, the same quality, just about, for just such a fraction of the price, it's insane. I mean, it's got a sapphire crystal, which is, you know, I mean, if it didn't, what do you say? Comes with a leather strap. Their leather straps suck, man. You know, even at a $2,000 price point, dude, put something good on the watch, man. Not some shitty fucking piece of shit black leather strap that, you know, it's like trying to put a piece of wood around your wrist. I always change them. So I put a blue alligator strap on it. You know, it's worth investing in a good strap. This one actually came with a deployant clasp on the black leather strap, but you know, I just put another Frederique Constant buckle on it. But again, it's got about a 38-hour power reserve. It's got a date at 3 o'clock. Super slim to fit that automatic movement, you know, between there. I mean, it doesn't have a second hand, but let me put it on the wrist and I'll show you. That's what it looks like. Now, some people are really, about dress watches. It's a dress watch. It's okay. You can wear dress watches casually. You don't have to wear a dress watch just to be a dress watch. You don't have to wear a casual watch just for casual. I mean, if you have to go to an office every day, you can wear this watch. I mean, I wouldn't go to the beach or hang out at the pool with it, just in case. I mean, but for the most part, it's an everyday casual dress. Well, it's a nice dress watch. There's another guy on YouTube who absolutely hates Frederique Constant, man. I don't get this guy, man. He's like a British snob, fuck Frederique Constant. A total hater. All he's doing is just hating on Frederique Constant. Patek Philippe, he's got a Patek Philippe. Good for you, bro. Guess what? You might wear a fucking $25,000 watch, but everyone else probably thinks you're a total douchebag. So it don't matter if you wear a $25,000 watch, man. Slamming other brands, it's not really the way to go. And I'm sure because you wear a $20,000, $25,000 watch, you don't have any extra friends because of it. You could wear a freaking Timex. If you're cool, you're cool. Doesn't matter. I mean, either way, I don't want to hate on anybody, but man, I just get sick and tired of seeing people that just go, this sucks or that sucks. Man, to each their own. Again, not everybody has that money to lay down on a timepiece. Some people want just a nice, expensive. I mean, $2,000 is expensive. You can get it for about $1,000, but but so what, man? It looks beautiful. That's not a complete copy of the Patramony from Vacheron. Again, it's looks very similar, but they're still both handmade in Switzerland by Swiss watchmakers. So on that note, again, try not to spend too much time on it, but it's a beautiful watch, man. It stays on my watch winder for the most part, but I wear it occasionally, so beautiful watch. So I hope you enjoy. Go ahead and pick yourself up a Frederique Constant. They were recently just bought out by Citizen Watch Group. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Probably give them more exposure. The reason why they sold the company from being privately owned was because their kids don't want to be in the watch industry. So they had no one to leave it to. So they sold out to the Citizen Watch Group. Good for them. Frederique Constant's, one of my favorite brands. I have several favorite brands. Frederique Constant's one of them. So on that note, man, I'm going on. I'm gonna have a drink, and that's it. Tony's Timepiece, Miller Lite, and a Bud Light disguise. And Uku's over there, so I'm gonna go hang out with her for a while. Peace.